Hey y'all, it's Nomadic Shaman here. Thank you so much for visiting my page. Today is going to be a continuation and follow up. I understand the last video was a bit much, y'all. Ooh, it was a bit much. But belt to ass. Belt to ass with the truth, okay? With the truth. Let me just say this. This video is for entertainment purposes. See the disclaimer below. Please watch this video using your own discernment. And for those who are new to this video, not true. I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. For those who are new to this video or my videos, y'all, you may be triggered as fuck. Especially if you partook in the foolery, fakery, and fuckery. Okay. Now, but moving on. One thing I forgot to mention in the previous video, because it was running rather long, was someone tampered with evidence. Actually, many people were responsible with tampering with evidence, tampering with witnesses, bullying witnesses, bribing witnesses, blackmailing witnesses, okay? Framing or strategically placing, that's the same thing as tampering evidence, right? But to fit a narrative, okay? And the narrative where everything points to me. So it's like, not only did you exploit me, you stole what somebody left to me in good conscience, right? Because he exploited me. So you took his chance or opportunity for a make good for all his past transgressions against me. And then now you want to frame a sister for your ex-husband's death when you were the one responsible. Okay? You were the one responsible. And you and your minions, okay? Somebody, the Puerto Rican princess put the idea or thought in your brain. And you may have you did have assistance with orchestrating it. But then you're going to point everything to me, have me take the bad rap so I can go to prison. What the fuck? Anyways, so Spirit had informed me that there was an attempt to frame me, to have me persecuted, to have me locked up in prison, so that when I'm locked up in prison, I'm taken out in prison. And tampering with evidence, tampering with people, lying to people, getting people all riled up, thinking that I was responsible for this man's death. And I had nothing to do with it. Okay? Nothing to do with it. She just got upset because, should I say this? I was gonna go to Pettyville. I was this close to Pettyville, but hold on, let me reel back. Let me reel it back. They telling me to say it. This bitch got her panties in a bunch and upset at me because there was a night that her and her so-called man or ex-husband at the time, at some point, I wasn't messing with him when he was married, y'all, but at some point he screamed my name in their love-making session, and she ain't ever she can't live that down, okay? She's still in her feelings about that, okay? I didn't even know that happened. He just told me, okay? Eddie just told me. He screamed my name out while they were doing it. She can't live that down. So she went ahead and took her brother out, and then trying to have me be responsible for it and lying to people talking about I'm a home wrecker. I did not know I wasn't dealing with him when he was married. Anyways, moving on. Um, what else? Spirit informed me about traveling nurse. That would be the sister. She partook in getting blood work, physical done for the doppelganger, the person that was supposed to be me, who stepped in as me. What was this for, Spirit? I don't know if this is. I heard to get life insurance, to qualify for life insurance, either for life insurance or for the POA. One of the two or both is a possibility. Okay. Spirit informed me when she broke into my apartment with the maintenance supervisor, she placed spell work in my oils. Okay. Somehow she went ahead and obtained my dental records. Okay. And all of this, I heard receiving living death benefit. Okay. More recently, let's see, someone showed up at my private hair appointment. And these private hair appointments is kind of like individual studios, only one person. And this happened recently. I'm talking about like April 25th, where there was a woman who just showed up, said that she made an appointment. Stylist was like, no, you didn't. Stylist told me this is the first time this ever happened. Stylist told me that somebody was texting her on her regular phone saying how they booked on the app, and she said they didn't book anywhere because she has to approve it. So I knew this crazy bitch is up to her shenanigans again. Here we go. So then there was a woman that showed up with her daughter and her mother looking to get their hair done. And I knew it was purposely done. The mother looked like, shit, if I'm going to keep it a buck, the mom looked like how I would look like at her age if I don't get this weight under control. So I knew it was intentional. Okay. Anyways, this happened on April 25th between 1:30 p.m. and 2 p.m. She purposely came. Spirit told me she paid cash. That was intentional, not to leave a paper trail. She didn't leave her information on the site, not to leave a paper trail. But Spirit informed me that Diana paid her. Okay, I'm hearing Cash App. So there's a trail there. It may not be, it won't be under her name. Okay, it's going to be under an alias, but it'll be on April 25th. Okay. And it could be from a text me now number. Okay. But that's what Spirit told me. The woman was paid by way of Cash App. On April 26th, she sent a potential Honeytrap. Now, I'm not going to lie. This brother looked fine. I didn't know he was watching me. You would think I'd be the expert at, detecting on everybody who's watching me. Sometimes I'd be in my own little world. Most times my head stays on a swivel. But I'm coming out, Spirit informed me there was somebody that was watching me when I went to the store. It was a connection to the handler. Okay. And then he saw me go through the drive-thru. And then I remember there was a man, I could see him through my rearview mirror, and we had caught eyes. And I remember thinking to myself, like, damn, why are you looking at me like that? Ladies, y'all know when a man looks at you like he a lion in the jungle and he trying to take you down. Like, he was looking at me like that. Okay? At least that's what his eyes was doing. Y'all, ladies, y'all know the look that I'm talking about. So I'm like, why are you looking at me like that? I'm up in this drive-thru. But I'm going to give it to him. Brother look good, okay? Brother look good. So anyways, My spiritual team told me that you're from Philly. That you could be a cop too. Okay, I don't know if now this may be tricky. I don't know if you work for a department that has to do with drug trafficking or if you do that recreationally. Okay, it's one of the two. Um, I put on here plug, so I heard plug. Okay, now she paid you to follow me, keep an eye on me, to serve as a honey trap, and that you actually may know Eddie's brother, being as though you two are cops. Okay? And this happened on April 26th, 8 p.m., between 8 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. Spirit also told me that you're a Freemason. I'm starting to think that all cops are Freemason. Could I be wrong? I don't know. Now, as far as the drug trafficking thing and the plug, whether or not that's like your department or whether or not you actually do that on the side, I could have tapped in to get more information, but I'm like, I don't care. My focus is on the crazy bitch. I don't care. So anyways, and that's just me being honest. Spirit had also informed me that the sister, we'll call her crazy bitch number 2, because she liked to pretend that she's in a wheelchair. And newsflash, well, I'll save the newsflash. I'll save the news for later. Okay? But anyhow, 33 people, 33 spirits you're responsible for. My spiritual team informed me you're responsible for 33 people who have transitioned at the hand or direction of you by way of spell work. And I just heard drugs. This is coming from my spiritual team. I do remember distinctly how there was one spirit who came through who wanted to share his story. It was an older gentleman. He looked white. He could be Hispanic. He had salt and pepper hair. Okay, let me move on. The next thing that I wanted to share is there's somebody in IT where I work at. His wife is the owner of nail salon. This particular nail salon is in Delaware. And Spirit informed me that the crazy bitch likes to do spell work in this woman's nail salon. So let's put this together. So the crazy bitch who is stalking me knows this woman who happens to be the owner of a nail salon, and her husband somehow got a job for the company that I work with in IT. Things that make you go, is that coincidental? Is that intentional? Okay. So, the next thing, let's hone in. Spirit informed me that the 2 neighbors that were approached to put cameras on their front of their house, their back of their house, and then to run back and tell that as far as providing intel. What am I doing on a day-to-day basis whenever I come to visit my mother? They're both Hispanic. Okay, so I already explained to you what they were doing when they were approached. I told you how they were approached again. And I said one didn't take them up on the offer. I guess she was watching my videos and she believed me. So she probably didn't want to be with the shenanigans. See, I can forgive somebody who does some fuck shit towards me and then stops and moves on with their shit. But when you keep on coming back, I'm about to read your ass for filth. This woman who said yes, she wants to add audio, place mysterious objects in the back of her apartment that's connected to Bluetooth, wants to have cameras that can look into my mother's windows, as well as pick up sound and footage all around, like the backyard, the side of the backyard. And she's taken money. And she said yes again. So she said yes the first time. She said yes the second time. Should you get caught, RICO, FBI, racketeering, okay? Let's see. I mean, prison time for $100 per week, is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. I think I've said enough. The Hispanic woman who continued to move forward with the cameras and the audio, my mom prays for you day and night. These people, man. All right, I'm out. Peace out. It's getting dark, y'all. I'll catch you on the next one.